Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to our Zoom training. It's very, very, very informal, very fast paced, just loads and loads and loads and loads of ideas for you guys to absolutely put into your business and smash the Christmas season. Grab a pen and paper. Because hopefully there'll be lots of things for you to write down and ideas for you to put into your business. It might spark a brand new idea, and something else like even more incredible might come from something that one of us says tonight. If you've got anything to add in the chat box, please feel free. Please, please, please don't be shy. Any contribution is so valued. So if someone makes you think of another idea, another spin, share it, and let's all help each other out. So this is all about sales, PRV for Christmas, selling our products for Christmas, how to market them, different ideas, different ways of attracting different people and making the most of this fantastic season. Christmas is a huge time in Scentsy, not only because this time of year calls for home fragrance. Everybody loves home fragrance when the days get colder and the nights drive in, etc. It is obviously a much more popular time of year for people to purchase, but the gift buy-in is huge. We are such a desirable product for gift buying, so it's a really great time to really get out there, and you can really expand your customer base because obviously your customers are going to be buying for their friends and family, which opens up a whole new network for you to grow your business, which is super exciting. I've just had another idea. I'm just going to write it down. Okay, so online shopping. We're going to talk mostly online, but we are going to talk about in-person stuff as well. Online shopping is a huge thing still because a lot of people are still very, there's not as many people going to the shops because of obviously the way the world is right now. So online shopping is still a huge thing. So making shopping easy for your customers is what we're all about. I know if something's complicated, then I don't do it. If something's complicated, I don't do it. If it's going to take me time to figure out how I need to make a purchase, I don't do it. So my thing is all about making it easy for my customers. And this is hopefully what you're going to get from us tonight. Be organised. Obviously it is a little bit early. Having one mum did feel a little bit weird at the beginning, like middle of October. It is early, but be organised now, because if you're organised now, you have got so much more time to really take advantage. I mean, you think just the John Lewis advert, how much time goes into that? They start before, like, they'll be starting the new one for next year already because it takes so much time to be organised. It takes so much time to prep what it is that you want to do and how you're going to grow your business and what opportunities that's going to give you. So all these things that you're doing are going to give you opportunities to take your business further and further. So really do make the most of what you can do. People spend money at Christmas. People spend a lot of money at Christmas. It's the most hugest shopping days of the entire year throughout the Christmas shopping period. So it's just the opportunities there. Please make the most of it and take some ideas. You don't have to take every idea, but take the ideas that you want to do that work for your business and do them to the very best of your ability to see. And by not, you can't do, if you try and do everything, you'll achieve nothing. Take things that you can really do and do well to the best of your ability. It doesn't have to be perfect, but to the best of your ability, and I guarantee you'll get great results. Okay, so I'm going to fire out a few ideas first. There's a few of us talking tonight. I'll just shoot with my ideas that I've got first, things that I'm doing. They're ideas that I've taken from other people as well, so they're not like necessarily original ideas, but they are things that I will be doing. First thing is making a Christmas price list. So I took this idea, I think it was from Sarah Stamp. She'd made a Christmas price list, printed it off, put it in her orders. Simple things like 3-bar gift box, £20.75. So it was the price of 3 bars, but she was presenting it as a gift box, and she was making it as a present. 6-bar gift box, 6-bar hamper, £36.25. Make a price list. She'd literally written Christmas price list and she'd listed all the things. Super simple, just a pink background, Super simple, and she just printed it off and was putting it in all her orders. I thought that is absolutely genius, absolutely genius. You can do whatever it is that works for you, because it will be classed, as long as if it is something that you're printing off and putting it in your orders. If you wanted to do a personal special on there, that's fine, because it will be compliant, because it'll be classed as one-to-one. Obviously, if you were sharing it on social media, or if you were putting it in messengers and you had in somebody's messenger inbox and it was it had any personal specials on there, that's fine. But if you're putting it on social media, it does need to have corporate pricing. So I thought that was a fantastic idea. An idea that I did share last year, but I really, really like it, and it works really, really well, is an online Christmas market. So this is just something that you do. The idea behind this, obviously it can be tweaked, it can be worked however you want to work it, but my idea is you set an evening aside, and you market it to your customers, to your online base, and you could you obviously invite as many people as possible. You could set up an event on Facebook and class it as an online Christmas market, and just share loads of gift ideas. Just make it a real nice, loads of posts, loads of gift ideas, this for your auntie, this for your mum, that kind of thing, and share it all within like an event. Another idea that I am recycling from previous years, I've done it the past 2 years, but it works so well for me, is a personal shopping experience. So if I have a customer that spends a lot of money, or if I have somebody who wants to grab a few gifts, I will grab the catalogue. We can either do it online, we can do it face to face, we can do it FaceTime, or we can just do 3 messages. I've done it mainly 3 messages. Basically, they tell me who they're looking for presents, I send them some ideas, they get enough to make it a qualifying party, and then they get to keep the host rewards as well. So we get them the best deal by, like, say they need like a couple of presents for sisters, they might get a couple of warmers and 3 bars, and we make it a perfect Scentsy, split it down so they get a money saving option on there as well. Another thing I'm doing is an in-person shopping event. Okay, so this is something I'm able to do because I've built up a little bit of stock through the year with my host rewards. So with my host rewards, I'll get stuff that I know people are going to want. So extra wax bars, stuff that people are going to want, extra mini warmers, stuff like that. So I'm doing for I've got a couple booked in online in-person shopping events. So I'm just taking all my stock. It's like a house party, but they actually get to come and buy stuff that they want to take away on the night. They pay for the stock there and then. Obviously it's done one-to-one. I take my stock to their house, they pay for the stock there and then that I reinvest that money, and I can reinvest that money that they give me at this in-person event, so that the person who's hosting the party still gets the hostess rewards. So she gets the rewards, but I find that people, if they're buying there and then, they're much more excited to buy and take products away there and then. I reinvest the money back and buy what I want that's going to help me grow my business. I can invest it in warmers for like doing other things with stuff that stuff that's going to help me grow my business, but I still give the hostess reward. She still gets to gain from it. My last idea is gift a kit. I have had 2 over the last 2 Christmas where somebody has bought for their loved one. It was somebody bought it for their husband, for their wife, and somebody bought it for their daughter. They bought them a business. They bought the kit for them. So that was something that worked really, really well for me as well. And they've both turned into really fab consultants. So actually giving them an opportunity to actually buy the business. So I should have thought more. I literally wrote this down. This is the last thing I wrote down when I was thinking about it. I've done it through it's just come up in conversation where they've come to me about it. But I think there probably would be a way where you could talk to people, you could put it in your orders, like a little flyer or something about how given the gift of a lifetime, and actually give them the opportunity to buy a kit. Okay, that's me done. Oh my gosh, I've totally forgotten who I'm introducing next. It's Joe Barr. So we've got a lovely idea. Sorry, I totally forgot. A lovely idea from Joe Barr. Joe, thank you so much for sharing. We're so grateful. I'm just going to spotlight you now, if that's okay.
No, you don't have to.
Done.
Oh, thank you. I bombarded Heidi's messenger today, and she went, "Go live." It's like, no. But I'm really, I feel sick. So thank you for letting me do this. I've come up with, I'm really skint this year. I'm really wanting to pay my visa, blah de blah. So I really wanted to give my my customers advent calendars. And I didn't do it last year, and I really wanted to do it this year. And I thought, oh, there's no way I can afford even Amazon boxes and things like that. So I've created an advent present. So basically, my customers, I asked my customers 3 things that are on the wish list, what they want, Scentsy related, obviously. And I then come up with 3 prices. Then they choose the price what they can afford. Obviously regarding what they've given me on the wish list, and then that is their present, what they are going to get on Christmas Day. So firstly, they're also going to get a present that they really like. I don't know about you, but if anyone's opened a present and gone, oh my God, is that it? So they're actually going to get what they want actually on Christmas Day. But then I'm going to wrap it 24 times. So I can afford the wrapping paper. So every day they are going to then unwrap a present. Yeah, and every day there'll be either like a bag of popcorn, there'll be something in for the tree, there'll be samples, there'll be just something, and it'll be all re-wrapped. It'll be wrapped again, and there'll be like a Christmas card saying, this is what I want you to do today, and you've got to tag me in it. So there's, and then at the end of the day, at the end of the month, they get the Christmas present through an advent present.
Michelle said a bit like pass the parcel. That's exactly what I
pass the parcel. It's pass the parcel, but without the boxes. Yeah, there'll be a little bit of wrapping to do, but 24 times. So I've got 4 already.
Wow.
Yeah. And the highest price was £60. So, and that's what she wanted. So it's what the customer wants, but it's still a surprise at the end on Christmas Day, because they still don't know what they're going to get.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because they've given you a few different things. Oh wow, yeah, what a fab idea.
Yeah. Did that make sense?
Yeah, it did. Because I was thinking, is there another way? Because I hate wrapping presents made. But I was thinking, is there another way of doing it? But I think wrapping would be the best way.
Yeah. Well, there's somebody posted in the pound shop. There's, you know, like a crate of it's just like a box, and it's got handles. They're only £1. So I thought if I dress that up and put all the products in what they've chosen in one of those, wrap that. But on the 1st of December, because got a month and a bit to do this, it'll be a Christmas card saying Happy Christmas, and basically this is what you've got to do. So I haven't told them. I said it's an advent calendar with a twist.
You could put a money off voucher in there one day as well. I don't know, a little bit.
Oh yeah, like that one. Yeah.
I'm putting one of them in one of my with the chocky one day.
Yeah. Well, there's you can make a bracelet. There's I've got some snowflake bracelet.
Little wish strings and stuff. Yeah. What a fab idea. Oh yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. Everyone's absolutely buzzing off that idea, so I really appreciate it.
Thanks everyone. Right. I'm gonna puke now. Bye.
No, you're brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jo.
Thank you.
Jenny Collis is going to share her idea with us next.
Let me spotlight her.
Jen.
Spotlight her. Hang on. Thank you so much, Jenny. I feel a bit responsible because I was like, oh my God, look at that idea. Hello.
Hi, okay. I feel a little bit sick as well. Thanks for making me do this, Heidi. But like you said, you've got to do things that scare you.
You do.
Yeah. So I thought I would just come on and talk to you a little bit about approaching businesses. So I've got a friend who is a manager in a care home, and she's been there for quite some time. and she's become one of my good customers, and I knew that she wanted a Nova last year. So speaking to her, I said to her, so does your boss do anything for your staff members over Christmas? Does he give them gifts or anything? And she said, well, normally it's just £20. So I said, well, how would he feel, do you think, about maybe getting him a gift this year? Because, you know, they've worked really hard in a care home. They deserve something a little bit nicer, don't they, really? And she said, well, we can ask if you want. And I said, so if you can get it to £24 per person, then you can get the Nova for free, which then pushed her to then go and ask her manager about it. And last year he did. He came back and he said, yeah, okay, we'll get every staff member a warmer. So that was 17 in one care home and 15 in another care home. So, and I packaged it up something a little bit like this. And it's just got some wax samples. It had candy canes and stuff. Because I thought to myself, well, that's just basically like a borrow box going out to people. So they've all got 3 cubes of waxes. From the back of that, I've got 7 regular customers who come to me all the time. And I've probably got about 4 or 5 that come every now and again. But then this year, he's now come back to me again. And he's asked me if I would do him a gift for every member of staff again. And also a £15 gift for every resident that's staying in there. So my advice is, if you know anyone who's got a business or is a manager, supervisor, or anything in anywhere, speak to them about getting gifts for their staff, because it's a really good idea. And that's it.
That is amazing. No, honestly, that is amazing. So like corporate, anyone who's got like a staff force, I'm trying to think of like different scenarios, like even like dentists.
McDonald's.
Yeah, like anywhere. What was it? It was the care home that you did. So obviously care homes.
So he's got 2 care homes, and now we're doing it for the residents and the staff.
That looked amazing what you'd done for him as well. I'd have been buzzing to get that. Imagine getting that off your boss. You'd be so happy, wouldn't you? Oh,
this year's. It's going to be the flower this year with a box of chocolates and a little penguin.
Oh, where you got them penguins from? They're well cute.
Home bargains, 69p.
Ah, they look so cute. Honestly, that is genius. Because I bet you put, when it all adds up, that is such a big order as well.
Massive.
Yeah.
But then she'll benefit from it as well, because she'll get half prices and whatever she wants.
And then it's grown on to give you regular customers too. Yeah. That is an absolute genius idea.
Amazing, fabulous opportunity. Thank you so much, Jan. Thank you. Oh, right then, I should go through my little list with you now. So first off, I have got advent calendars. Joe's just given you an amazing advent calendar idea. There are lots of ways you can do them. You could choose to do 12-day ones. You could choose to do 24-day ones. There are boxes, actual advent calendar boxes that you can get. So they have like a little drawer or a little door on them. So you could just put samples in. Last year I did them. I got boxes from the Card Factory. They have really, really lovely boxes, and they're always quite reasonably priced as well. And I did 24 gifts. I swore I would never, ever do them ever again, but my customers loved them. So I decided the one thing with advent calendars is you've got to be organized. Start now. Start prepping your flyers and printing stuff out and cutting stuff up now. If you haven't advertised them yet and you want to do them, you need to go and do it now and get that order in the next week or so, because you will be glad of the time you've given yourself, because they are quite labor intensive, but the customers just love them. It's so different. As long as you put one full price product in, you can charge what you want for your advent calendar. You can charge, I don't know, maybe you want to put, just for an example, maybe you want to put hand soap in, but you want to charge £20 so you can get some samples. You can do that, but it's got to be one-to-one, because that is not obviously corporate pricing. But as long as you've got one full size product in there, you can charge what you like for them. I charge £40 for mine. I individually wrap each gift with tissue. I like to make them all different, so I have like pillow boxes, I wrap them in tissue, I wrap them in wrapping paper. They're all really different. You could, to make it a little bit easier, you could just get, I don't know, red candy stripe bags and put a number on each one to make it a bit easier. To have a look what everybody's doing, take the ideas and use your own inspo, and then just run with what suits you. If it's not for you, which is absolutely fine, don't do them because they are crazy work, but customers do seem to love them. So that is that one. Another one,
put in really quickly, someone in the chat said, sorry Heidi, someone in the chat said advent envelopes, and I just,
yes,
I thought that's such a good idea, because you could actually do them with a scent circle in as the full price. You can, as long as there's a full price product in there, you can charge whatever you want.
Yeah,
you could do it as a scent circle in there, and that would really keep packaging costs down, so that you can invest the money into your PRV as well. Yeah, but just think about the interaction on your groups when everyone's getting excited for what they get every day. That's what I'm telling myself.
So that open gardens and open boots, we chatted about this last year. I don't actually think I managed to do an open boot, and I was so excited about it. I had so many little plans in place for Andy. So you could do a little stall outside your front door. If you've got a car, you could fill your boot with goodies, put some Christmas lights around it. I think I'd planned to do it for last year, and then it all went a bit crazy again last year. Nobody wanted to be near each other again, did they? Because we went into lockdown here. So not everybody is going to want to do home parties. Some people, you might not want to do it. Some of your customers might not want people in their house. That's okay. And I just think it would be really cute to have a night where you just decorate your car or the front of your house in fairy lights and put Christmas music on and just tell your customers that you'll be there for 2 hours or whatever. British weather isn't always that easy to plan that kind of thing, but it's an idea if it looks like we've got some settled weather for a while. You don't have to have stock to do things like this. If you've got some stock with your host credits, I, like Tam, have managed to build up a little bit of stock with my host credits that I know will sell well, but you don't have to have stock. You can have it out on display. If you do it early enough, you can just do a display. Even if all you've got is your starter kit, just put whatever you've got in your starter kit out on display, and you can take orders rather than sell stock on the night. If you've got a big party to close, then think about how you could use it for your business and think, right, everybody's going to want Christmas cottage wax or Very Merry Cranberry. I always find things like the alabaster mini warmers, you know, it's just great for a gift across the board. They're white, they're pretty plain, they go with any decor. So things like that, when you're closing, I know it's really tempting to buy stuff that you want, but if you sell that stock, then reinvest it into your business and it will help your business grow as time goes on. So that is that for that one. And Christmas Eve boxes as well. You could do adults ones and kids ones. Christmas Eve boxes seem to be quite a thing here now, don't they? So for kids ones, you could do buddy clips, put a little tree decoration. Actually, Home Bargains often have like little mini craft kits, don't they? And little things like that for like 60, 70p. A little chocolate, bit of shredded paper, a bit of tissue. You could do it in boxes, you could do them in bags. For adult ones, I don't know, just have a look through the catalogue and see what you could find. I always think though, be mindful if you're giving somebody something on Christmas Eve and it's like a Christmas cottage flower. I don't think we got Christmas cottage this year, but just as an example, that flower's going to last them like 60 days and Christmas may be gone. So maybe give them more of a scent that they can use afterwards. Sorry, I can see the chat picking up here. Let me just have a peek. Was there anything for me to answer there, Tom? Did you see it?
Someone's put pet stockings. That's a fun
Yes, pet stockings. Yeah, that's a really good idea. With the pet products, you could use bags, or you could probably get stockings, can't you, in Home Bargains? Really reasonable. Poundland, places like that. That is a fab idea. And I think that is enough. That is everything from me now. I might be back if there's anything still on the list.
Thank you. Okay, now we've got lovely Ashley. Okay. You're on mute, Ashley. I can see Isla.
Of course I'm on mute, silly me. Yeah. Hi everyone, how are you all? I'm fully embracing my Christmas theme tonight. I even jingle, I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh yeah,
I'm walking around thinking, what's that? What's that? It's me. I'm jingling. I'm going to be talking to you tonight about some stocking fillers, so some really easy things. these are not original ideas. These are a lot that I've seen over the last year, which I personally did some of these from last year. So I'm just going to go over them. But what I've actually done is done a little bit of the research and found the actual packaging. You may be able to find it cheaper, but what I'll do is I'll tell you what it is, and then I will upload it all at the end with all the links, so you can directly go and get it. So the first one is Christmas mugs. We did little gingerbread cups last year with Hugging a Mug Scentsy wax. Bit of hot chocolate in like the Galaxy ones or the Dairy Milk ones with a candy cane. That was something that was really effective and sold quite a few of last year. The Christmas baubles, I've got the direct link here and the actual measurements that you need for the wax bar to fit in. So the wax bar just fits into the clear baubles, like the Perspex baubles, bit of fake snow, and the measurements of these, I've got it as 12 by 12 by 21 centimetres, and you can get a set of 4 of those for £9.69. So that's not too bad at all. You may be able to find them cheaper. This is just what I've researched today. I don't know if you see the Christmas cracker boxes. So at the top, they look like a cracker, and then at the bottom, they're square. I did these last year, and I could fit 2 wax bars in these. And what I did, I just tied it up with a bit of ribbon and put a little bauble on it, just to give it a little Christmas added effect. And you can charge those as the just for 2 wax bars. Obviously you can just put 1 in, it's completely up to you how you work those. But I found those gift boxes, you can get 10 of those for £4.97 on eBay. And they are 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres. So they worked really well for me last year. I sold quite a few of those. And then I found some Christmas little mini gift box, perfect for kids, for stocking fillers. They had Father Christmas theme, Santa Claus theme, they had elf, gingerbread, you name it. They had all different ones. And they was only £3.99. Again, you got 10 in them, and they were 15 centimetres high, so they were perfect for the bitty buddies, and you may even be able to get buddy clicks into those. So they would be perfect again for little stocking fillers. Scentsy car bars, I've been crafting around this afternoon and embracing my art attack and come up with these. So these are just car bars, and you can get this kind of stuff, like these are the piping for googly eyes and the little sparkly pom-pom noses, like Baker Ross, Home Bargains, anywhere like that, any craft places, you can get this all really cheap and in bulk. And obviously then that'll be a really cheap little version to stick into stocking fillers. I mean, I'd love that. I think it was really cute. Apart from my eyes are oval, I'd prefer them to be round.
He looks a bit squiffy, I must say.
Yeah, he does. Like, and Isla said he looks like he's got eyeliner on.
It does, yeah.
And then you can do the same with scent circles. So these are little Christmas pegs. Again, you can get these from like Hobbycraft and things like that. You get them in a pack of 10 or 15 and stuff. And you can just stick them on. What I tended to do, but I run out of time, is just get a little brown envelope and just put people's names on them. Yeah, Neil Buchanan, that's what I felt like earlier. You can also get the foam stickers. I don't know whether you've seen those, and you could just stick those on. And again, it could be like Father Christmas, it could be Santa Claus, anything like that, and just pop them on the front. And that's another little cute little stocking filler. What else have I got here? Christmas crackers. So actual Christmas crackers in a box. I found those, so the actual middle part of it, box part, the square, is 13 centimetres long, and the box part of it at the end is 7.5 centimetres. So you could easily get in hand creams into those. And I found you could get 10 of those for £9 on eBay. So again, I'll share all these links at the end. But I thought, again, that's perfect. You can just stick a little ribbon on it, a little gift tag saying the person's name, and obviously when they pull it open, a little bit of snow, whatever, to finish it off. And then see hand soaps. So keeping it really simple, wrapping them up in cellophane, again with a bit of ribbon or something like that, and making up little cards saying, here's soaping, you have a very Merry Christmas. And there's so many different ideas that you can do with those. And again, I only come up with that one tonight because I've sort of run out of time. But I will upload all those already made. You just simply make them up on Canva. They take a couple of seconds, but I'll do it all for you and I'll upload them all. And then you can just stick them on little hand soaps, like I say, in cellophane. So yeah, that's me.
You know what? I was trying to look, but I can't find any. I was thinking something, if you could get some like little Santa hat stickers and stick them on like the side of the wax bar, so it's got like a little Santa hat.
You literally can get little Santa jackets. I ran out of time when I was looking.
Imagine a wax bar Santa.
There is so many different little quirky ideas that you can do. It's obviously just making sure the measurements all fit your wax bars.
I know, that's the thing. I've made that mistake so many times. I have had.
Oh, I literally have a garage full of bags and different things where it doesn't fit. That's why I was very conscious of measuring the hand soaps and making sure they was going to fit in these crackers. And yeah,
the 12 centimetre baubles, I think.
Yeah.
They are, you just have to either bend the corners of the bag.
Yeah, that's it. You just bend them in.
Somebody found some that they've all gone out of stock though now, but she found some ace ones and they're proper cheap. But I've just found some on little crafty books. And they're more expensive. They're £3.73 each for 14 centimetre ones. So
oh yes, that'd be that little bit bigger.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd be any good. They're £3.73 each. Littlecraftybooks.co.uk.
Yeah, there was an actual Christmas link shared last year where them Christmas cracker boxes were shared. I can't remember who shared it, and they was perfect. I don't know whether that's still running. I'm going to have a look in a minute and see, because that link was really good, and all the Christmas packaging on there was really reasonable.
Yeah, because the thing is to make good ideas, like for like a tenner Tuesday, or if you want to do just a little like boost on a Friday or something like that, they make really good extra ideas. Someone's just asked you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've all sold out on Yolly. Oh no, I did see a question for you. What was in the kids' boxes?
Bitty buddies. You can put bitty buddies, or you can put buddy clips in. And then obviously there's little, like Heidi said, there's little craft kits you can put in there. There's so many little bits that you can get in Home Bargains, B&M's, little kiddie bits, little chocolates, little candy bars. You can buy a pack of candy canes in the pound shop. You can even do the pound shop online now. I think you have to spend over £30, but there's literally so much on there that you can use as little stocking fillers, little chocolates, and then just build it up.
Yeah, cool. Fab. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you. Okay, Nifto, you're on.
Aloha. Yeah, so just on the back of what Ashley was just saying as well, all those things would also make a wicked teacher gift. So don't forget about teachers this Christmas, because, well, you know, they're just teacher, like for me, teacher gifts weren't really something that I really pushed, but then when I really started to concentrate on it and push it more, like everybody just went mad for it. And now it's like all the teachers at my kids' school, do you know, they absolutely love it. And it's, do you know, you never know what customers you're going to get from it. So start promoting the teacher gifts. Everything that Ashley's just said and gone through would make the perfect teacher gifts as well. So yeah, I just thought that then when I thought, yeah, teacher gifts. But I want to talk about letterbox gifts. So these are done in, I actually got the idea originally from Alex Hook, who did Friendship Fridays, and then I started doing Friendship Fridays, and they work really, really well. But it's basically, you know, like a letterbox size box. What you'd use, you could charge £3.75, and it could include a scent circle, some samples, some chocolates, biscuits, you know, coffee, tea, whatever. Or you could do it for £7.25 one, which would be a wax bar, and then a few extra bits if you wanted to, and then like an £11 one, which would be a scent circle and a wax bar. So there could be really, really good way just for like a small PRV boost, and a different way to get some different products out. And like I said, when I did it for Friendship Friday, it worked really, really well. So what they could do is like, you could advertise it as like a Christmas gift sent direct to your friend, and then they choose which price point they want, and you send it direct to the friend as a surprise in the post, and it could have like a nice little note in it and saying who it's from. And they work really, really well because they're so cheap as well, especially like the 325 ones. If you can take some pictures and it's got a scent circle in with like, do you know, some nice samples, maybe a bit of bath soak or whatever, they look really, really nice, and they're actually getting a real lot for the money. So that's a really, really good idea. So Letterbox Gifts. The other thing is Secret Santas. So Scentsy is literally like the perfect Secret Santa gift. People tend to want to spend about £10-15 on a Secret Santa. So again, you could, if you're selling in like bundles, aim for 6, you could do the buy 5 get 1 free on a wax bar and a scent circle and charge £10. You know, obviously you can't advertise the price and the contents, it's just one or the other. But that's how you can do the workings out. It's, if you're selling 6, it can be a wax bar and a scent circle, add a few chocolates, business card, all that stuff, and you've got yourself a Secret Santa. I did one the other day. She wanted to pay £15, and I put in it the bracelet out of this clearance, a fragrance mist and a scent circle, and she was made up of it. Absolutely, obviously she didn't give it to a friend yet, but she was absolutely buzzing with the content, and she's like, I'm so glad, because I would never have thought to have bought these items, you know, only like the scent circle. So she was absolutely made up with it, jazzed it up with a bit of tissue paper and stuff. So that's definitely something that I want to be pushing a little bit more as well. It's been like 30 degrees near enough. It's been boiling. People aren't thinking about Christmas, and you know, like now it is the weather's changing, it's getting colder. Now people are going to start feeling festive. So it's definitely the right time to start, you know, kind of pushing your Christmas lists, pushing your Secret Santas and stuff like that. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about is, it's just moving away from Christmas. Start thinking about Black Friday. We've got Black Friday coming in November, and this could be huge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start saving credits now, just in case. And I mean, it's completely up to you what you feel comfortable with, what credits you got, what you want to do. You know your customers, but give them discounts. Like, you can run your own Black Friday. Obviously, do it compliant, like compliantly check with compliance, you know, that you're doing the right thing and stuff, because you don't want to get into trouble. But it's like me and Tam was chatting about it earlier, and doing a Black Friday sale, you might not even necessarily need to save up your credits, because doing the sale itself will create the credits. So I think Tam was saying the first time that she did it, she got like over £1,000 in sales just on that day. So
I forgot I'd done it, and then I had to get an order. I had to send a warmer back earlier, and I'd done it in 2017, so I had to find the order, and it had an Isabella warmer on it, and it was one of the only times I've sold an Isabella warmer. And it was £1,700 from my Black Friday order. I was like, oh my God. And then my sales at that point were like, I was like, 500. I was pushing for my 500 every month. So I was freaking buzzing with that. Sorry.
Yeah, is that right? So yeah, like, think about Black Friday as well. Do you know, we've got that coming in. It's a great opportunity, and yeah, do you know, we don't need to discount Scentsy, because it's completely worth every single penny. But once a year, it's Black Friday. Do you know, just go for it. Everybody's doing it. Do you know, get involved with it, use it. Because it really, I've done it the last couple of years, I think, the Black Friday sales, and it really does create a hell of a lot of PRV. Do you know, if you do it right, if you market it right, do you know, if you're getting yourself out there, push your comfort zones, don't just post it onto your Facebook group and think, oh, well, no one wants to buy my Black Friday deals. Get in people's inboxes. Do you know, you could even make up like a flyer and pop it in with your orders in the run up to Black Friday. You could have like a messenger chat who wants to add into my Black Friday messenger sale. Do you know, anything like that, you can do it. Like I said, just check with compliance, and yeah, that's the thing, Tam. People now, Black Friday is every single year. People are expecting to spend money on this day. People are saving money for Black Friday, so why not take advantage of it? You know, be a part of it, and make it, like, plan in advance, be organised. And I'm the most unorganised person on the planet, and if I can do it, like, anyone can do it. But just try and be organised with it. And then the one last thing I wanted to talk about is, I've only ever done this once, but it was insane. So what I did is I went through all my stock, so all my old warmers, all my old wax bars, like everything I had in stock. I went through it all, and it took some work, but God, was it worth it. And I called it the vault. So I opened up my vault to my customers. And like I said, I only ever did it once last year. And I think I am going to do it again because I have obviously like now built up a lot of stock. Some's gone discontinued and stuff. So basically what I did is I set up a group messenger. I advertised in my customer group, who wants to be part of my vault? I'm opening my vault. Who wants to be in it? Blah, blah, blah. And then basically I just sold everything, all my stocks. I had it to hand, so it was perfect. I think I did it in September. But when I was doing it, people was like, yeah, this is, perfect for Christmas coming up and blah, blah, blah. So people loved it. And I just sold off all my stock. But then what I did with the money is I reinvested it into my business. So then I was able to buy like upcoming LTOs. I was able to buy like the Christmas collections and, everything like that. There was the harvest collection, and I was able to buy all the things that I maybe wouldn't normally be able to buy, all the Disney things that I wanted that I can't get with credits. And it was a really, really good way to get the PRV without and also like kind of decluttering, because I'd literally got rid of all the stock, all the old warmers that I had, all old wax bars that I had, and honest to God, people went mad for it. It was absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I think that's it. But just reinvest the money, get the PRV back, and it's a great opportunity. If you've got a lot of stock or if you've got some stock, just sell it. What, you don't need it. If you don't need it, if you don't want it, just sell it rather than it just being sat there. And then you just put your money back into your business, and you can buy like the LTOs, you can buy the new wax bars to sample out, you can stock up on customer gifts, you can stock up on stock. So like going back to what Tam said, where you can do shopping events and stuff with stock. There's so many ways you can just reinvest your money. Did you give them a % off in your vault sale? No. So what I did is say, for example, I had like, I don't know, like the Black Crush. So that was like a £55 warmer when it was in the catalogue. So I had that, and say like if it wasn't, if I didn't have the box anymore, because some of them I didn't have boxes for, some of them was used, some of them was like unused but unboxed, and just stuff like that. So I'd say like Black Crush, unboxed, used, was 55, now 40. And then it was the fastest person to comment who got it, and like literally everything went. And I think I got about £700-800 that then I just put back into my business. I bought treats for my customers. I got ahead in the game with all my sampling so I could get all my wax bars. I bought a load of Disney stuff, and I bought a load of different things that I'd wanted, but I didn't have the credits for or whatever. And I just reinvested it all into my business. And I have like a pile of customer gifts and stuff, and that's what I did with the money.
And then that's ended up getting you more PRV.
Yeah, and then I got more PRV, and then not only that, I also got my commission on top. So it was like a win-win all around. I'd got rid of a load of stock. I was getting PRV, I was getting commission, and I had a hell of a lot of stock that I could use to my advantage. So yeah,
people love it when it's there, ready to hand.
Yeah, you do. And the thing is, and people love like the fast pacedness of it. When it's like bam, bam, bam. And then everyone's like, it's like FOMO. People think, well, I don't want to miss out on that. Like, I don't want Ed to get that. And everyone was just like so quick. And if they missed out, they're like, yeah, I'm not missing out again. So then it's like they're like the next wanting to be the first to comment. It was just brilliant. Yeah. But yeah, just make sure you reinvest the money into your business, because it's just a no-brainer.
It's business sense to get rid of it. But then, like you say, like that LTO warmer, that we've got all the LTO stuff coming, that if you want to buy that for yourself, and then you can, and you've got the money for it there from your vault. So it's not like you're actually paying for it out your own pocket. You've made the money and reinvesting it straight back in your business.
Yeah. But yeah, even if you don't have a lot of stock, but you've got some, just do it. And then it's like this time next year. I wouldn't say do it. It's not something I would do often. Like I said, I've only ever done it once, and it was last September. And I am thinking about, I think I probably will do it again soon. But it's, all my customers now know, or then people that was in it, and then people was adding people from all over. I even got a teamie out of it, because everyone was just adding everybody, and there was all these people, so there was new customers. I got a new teamie out of it, and everybody was just like loving it. And now if I know for a fact, if I put in my group, I'm opening the vault, everybody's going to want to be like, yeah, I want a piece of that again, because everybody knows what to expect. It was just wicked. It was amazing. And it's the same with Black Friday. Use it to your advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, definitely. When my shopping events are done, I'm definitely going to get rid of the rest of it by doing that, definitely. Yeah. Wicked. Thank you, Nifto.
All right.
Right, got Jenna. Let me find you. Jenna! Look at the Christmas jumper. Look at us.
I wasn't sure it'd still fit me because I got really fat since last year. I was like, squeezing. Right, so my little bit isn't really any tricks or anything like that. It's more like marketing. So
Well, we need some of that.
yeah, people want it to be easy. They want to see something and they want you to tell them who you're giving it to, who they're giving it to. So you could make up a fan diffuser, pods, car bar, and you'd say, right, that's my uncle, my dad, my brother, everybody sorted. And people will go, oh yeah, my dad would like that, my brother would like that, my uncle would like that. So you're giving them a ready-made gift for that person. You're putting in their head who it's going to go to. You can get hand soap and a hand cream, wrap it up nice and say, that's your Auntie Mary sorted, or a flower and that's your nan done. And it's just like that. It's just make up gifts, tell them who you're gifting them to. And I know Heidi did it last year. She did like a big party bundle and she said there was however many, like a mini warmer and some wax bars, warmers. And he did a list of like who all the gifts would be for. Comes to £245. There's £24 for you to spend. So it's putting things out there like that. But what I've been doing as well, I've got a few of my, sorry, I go really quickly. I've got a few of my really big customers. They've started having personal shopping links and they are loving them. And the lady who's got one open now, she is determined to get her blanket and mug. So I have done, and if you haven't done it, get one done. This is Heidi's version that I stole. Get your basket party done. So it's got a warmer in, it's got my testers in, like it, love it sheets, it's got catalogues, got Scentsy fresh. It is loaded with everything they could possibly want. And it's so simple. It's got all your flyers about everything, all the products, everything you possibly want, so they don't have to ask any questions and everything like that. So it's done like a party. Am I going too quick? Am I all right?
No, you're good. You're good. Do you know what I was just going to say about that though? Do you know, is it like, so it's like a basket party, is it?
Like a basket party. I'm running it alongside a shopping link so that she's got a shopping link open.
Right,
And then, sorry, go on.
No, what I was going to say was totally irrelevant. Carry on.
Really?
Yeah.
You can say it anyway.
I was just going to say about borrowed bags and stuff and basket pads. It is good to put the good quality warmers in. I know people are precious about the warmers, but they are like when you go test drive a car, they will give you the top model to test drive because they want you to try the best of the best because you're not going to want anything less. So obsidians, cream diamonds, stuff like that. I had
a twinkle in mine, I always did.
Yeah, stuff like that. Let them experience the best of Scentsy because they're not going to want anything less once they've tried it.
It's easier to downsell than upsell, isn't it? So if you give them a £61 warmer, then you're more likely going to sell one. So it's really, really easy. And you even put how to order. So it just says to your host, they don't have to get any money, they don't have to collect anything. All they do is fill in an order form, put then their mobile number on it, and you'll say you'll text them when it comes back in. So a lady took that out last week and she brought me back a qualifying party order and 4 brand new customers. So yeah, great
results.
Yes. So getting that out, because people want things now for Christmas and they're like, can you could you let me know later what you put in your basket party? That's all. I think you're in Team Starshine, aren't you, Annette? It's all in there. Heidi did it in one of the guides. It's a basket party. It shows it all in there. Which is fabulous. But they're running it alongside the party link, so they're more determined then to go out and get people to spend so that it boosts up their shopping link. Does any of that even make sense? Or have I just waffled?
No, it makes perfect sense. I was just going to say, I wonder if about like popping like a gift ideas thing. Am I just overcomplicating it there? Like a gift idea.
I want to do that. I've got pictures of like gift ideas, and I think that because if you can't get people to come to house parties or open parties, like there's loads of businesses, an office it could go in, and it could be people that you wouldn't reach, but if you can get one of your customers to take it in, and if you could do like a little gift guide flyer, or just maybe even just pick 2 things like fragrance flower, mini warmer and a bar, or mini warmer and 3 bars, and put it in there so they don't have to think. It's all about ease, isn't it? If they've got a flyer, they can see what it'll look like packaged, what a mini warmer will look like packaged, and all they need to do is go, I want one of them. They don't have to decide on their scents or anything like that. The easier you make it.
Yeah, you've just got to make it easy for them, haven't you?
Yeah.
So they can say, right, well, I want that. How much is that? And it's all packaged, all shown like that. But these are great to get out because people are... Yeah, I can. They're all personalised to me, but I'm welcome to share them so you can see them. No problem.
Do you know, I went to a party years and years ago. I had a party with another company, and they had laminates with all their like bundle and save things on, and that really, like, I was like choosing what I wanted from the bundle and save. So you could even like, and they created their own. Could even make like a money saving bundles, like get a flower, stuff like that, some wax, a mini warmer, stuff like that.
I was going to try and work out a £245 party to show what you can do. You buy all this, or like for like, and you get this to spend.
Because this is the time of year where people are going to spend that kind of money, aren't they?
Yeah.
It is. And with your basket parties, don't overthink it. You have to get it out there to see how you can do it better.
Say it, Heidi.
I'm not even saying it.
Say it.
Done is better than perfect. And if you've only got, I don't know, a bottle of fragrance mist, a warmer and a few wax balls, then put that in with some catalogues. You've got to, is it speculate to accumulate? Is that even the right saying? You know what I mean? You've got to do it. And, you know, by doing it, you might start off your basket party with really sparse, but that might give you money to invest back into your business. So don't think that you have to have every product from every product range. We all started with just our kit.
Mine
used
to go out with a warmer. The warmer that I got in my kit, which was the alabaster, it used to go out with the alabaster. Sometimes I gave my Nova out. The testers and a little bag of samples, a hot chocolate, a biscuit and a catalogue. That was it. There wasn't anything fancy, nothing like that. That's all I used to send out.
That's all it needs, isn't it?
Yeah. You've got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere and just start where you are. I'm muted.
Defo. Thank you so much, Jenna.
Thank you.
Okay, now we've got Gemma Glow.
Hello. So I'm going to talk to you about festive home parties. I don't ever call them home parties. I just call them festive get-togethers. Again, just avoid the word party because people just won't even entertain it. So school mums, coffee morning, take your tester pots, a catalogue and a Christmas guide. Tell them all about how they can earn all of their Christmas shopping for nothing. Show them what they need to do. I usually leave catalogues with whoever is hosting it, and I just say, look, give these to your friends and family. You've got until such and such date, and then go through their host rewards as to what they could earn. A lot of the time I will message my customers on a one-to-one basis and say, usually this time of year, and say, right, I know it's early, but it's Christmas shopping time. Can I help you? And a lot of the time I get the same customers come back every year and they're like, oh, you know me so well. So I was thinking this year I could get such and such fragrance flower, and I basically do it for them. And I'll make sure that they go in a qualifying order, they know how it works. Don't call it a party. I never ever call it a party. They either get a shopping link or they get a bunch of catalogues with all the forms in, and I do it that way. There's so many ways that you could market it. There's so many ways you can get out and do it. You could advertise it as a festive special, and then people will be intrigued and they'll want to know what it is. And then just tell them, say, it's basically a way of you gaining a load of Scentsy and free products for absolutely nothing, just by sharing this link with your friends and family, by showing them what they can get for gifts for people. A lot of the time, because I've got a lot of customers that like a tipple or two, so I'm like, oh, if you're having a wine night, I'll pop around with my tester pots and my catalogues. And I find it so easy to go around somebody's house when they've opened a bottle of wine and get more than a qualifying order. I do bully them into buying stuff, but once they've had a drink or two, they do not care. And you've only got to mention hosiery rules and they're like, what do I need to do? Don't call it a party, whatever you do. But yeah, that is one of my best things that I do through festive season. Everyone wants to spend their money, so I'm like, well, spend it with me. So yeah, job done.
No, I've just had another idea while you was talking. Sorry, was you going to say something then, Heidi? I just had another idea when you was talking, right? Obviously, like, we go for the qualifying order. You get someone to sell, if you get one of your friends or one of your customers to sell 4 6-packs and give them a half price for it and £14.50 credit, that gets you £145. If you get one of your customers to sell 4 6-packs, and then get 2 people to do that, add them together, you've got a qualifying order, and then you've got obviously the credit. You can give, if they did that, there'd be 2 half prices. You can give them a half price and you give another one the perpetual party reward, so they could both choose a half price product each, and they can get some credit as well. You could do it. So this is an idea that I've taken from somebody else, but what she does is when she's like delivering her orders or something, she'll give them like a borrow bag or something like that and say, listen, if you collect 125 quid's worth of orders, I'll give you a half price. I think has anyone watched the training? Who's told me about that? Someone's told me about that. But I thought that was such a genius idea. She just makes it so simple. She takes an order to someone and she'll give them, like, I don't know, some bags of samples if she ain't got a borrow bag, or what, and some catalogues or whatever, and says, look, if you just collect, rather than sort of going for the huge amount, go for the 125 quid. If you go for 125 quid, add them both together, you've got £250, you've got a qualifying order. That'll give you 2 half prices. And then they can both have a half price each. So it's Rachel Field, isn't it? Yeah, £125, so achievable. Or 4 6-packs gives you £145 per person. Like, a 6-pack is the price of a large jar candle. It's and it's so much better. You can put a nice ribbon around it. Such a better gift than a large jar candle as well. So
you could do that with people that are wanting warmers that they can't afford. So I know I've got a couple of customers that really want that Christmas warmer, but I can't afford it. So I don't even ask them now. I will just give them my tester pots and a borrow basket and say, keep this for a week and show your friends and family and get me £125 order, and you can get that warmer for half price.
Yeah, £125 quid is so cheap
about it.
Yeah, that's it. Also, another thing I was thinking, actually, and I forgot to mention, is we have got on the website, this is totally up to you. You don't have to do this if you don't want. Some people are not comfortable with it, that's fine. But there's the PayPal in 3. So if somebody's wanting something more expensive, you can do the PayPal in 3 and they can buy it on your website and they can pay in 3. So 3 installments. I bought a Hoover with that about a few years ago. I bought a Hoover and just paid 50 quid a month for 3 months or something.
You know what, that's been absolutely blinding for me selling air purifiers, because everyone that's borrowed it in my borrow bag has wanted one and they're like, oh, but I haven't got £303. I'm like, well, buy it through my website and do it via the PayPal free payments, and it's worked a treat.
Yeah, it is such a good idea, definitely. And then, so it's obviously, if people want to do that, you don't have to.
You know, if they're buying it through a party order as well, you can still honour them with the credit and half price if you want to.
Yeah, so obviously they'll have higher postage, but for that they'll get 30 quid credit and half price. What would they get? Would they get 3 half prices for that as well, about, wouldn't they?
Yeah. No, 2.
They get the perpetual and
perpetual and 1 half price.
Cool, love it. So Kat said 6 fragrance flowers. That's it. Just break it down, whatever it is that people. If you've got a customer that loves fragrance flowers, say, why don't you sell 6 and I'll give you half price? Just make it so simple, and think of what, like if you did lots of that, think of what the compound effect of that would be. It'd be huge, absolutely huge. But yeah, obviously wax is a great one. The 6-packs is a great one. But yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I hope everyone's had loads of ideas. I've written loads down. I've written tons of ideas down as you've all been talking. So thank you. I just want to make my plan now of what it is that I actually want to do for starting, to really make the most of everything that all the ideas and opportunities that we've got. Has anyone, what I'm going to do is I am going to stop the recording.